Welcome back, children. We are discussing about the Magadha kingdom. Okay. So how the Magadha kingdom became very powerful and the invasion of Alexander. Okay. Alexander, who lived in Macedonia in Europe, wanted to become a world conqueror. He was a curious man. He wants to bring the world under his control. Okay. After conquering parts of Egypt and West Asia, he moved towards the Indian subcontinent. His forces reached up to the banks of the Bias. Okay, so he forced his army to reach the banks of Bias. After he conquered already the Egypt and West Asia, so he wants now conquer the Indian subcontinent. Now, what happened? When he wanted to march further eastwards, his soldiers refused. Why they refused means they attacked as disease cholera and also they were very tired. They were afraid of the rulers of India and their armies of the soldiers, chariots and elephants. This is the bravest things given in the Indian history. But actually they were very tired already and they want to cross the river. They felt that is very difficult and already a lot of members affected due to some diseases. So the soldiers refused to cross the river. Okay, put forward, march forward. Okay, yes. Till this we can see about the Magadha. Okay, yes. Here more than 2300 years ago, a ruler named Alexander, who lived in Macedonia in Europe, wanted to become a world conqueror. Of course, he didn't conquer the world, but did conquer parts of Egypt and West Asia, and came to the Indian subcontinent, reaching up to the banks of the Bias. When he wanted to march further eastwards, his soldiers refused. They were scared as they had heard that the rulers of India had vast armies of foot soldiers, chariots and elephants. Yes, children, this is about the Alexander. Okay, I'll say a small story about the Alexander. Okay, Alexander. Immediately what comes into our mind? Bravest person, okay, and a world conqueror. Okay, that is the important word. He wants to bring the world under his control. So we all thought think like a brave person, majestic or manly, like everything. Okay. So one time the people in England, British, the people called Alexander for a party. So what they planned means they planned through the army or the soldiers we could not conquer, we could not defeat the Alexander. Only through some tricky ideas only we able to control him. So they planned and they set a bomb under his dining table, who's Alexander. So they invited Alexander as a guest for their party. So they set a bomb under that Alexander going to sit in that table. So Alexander came to that party. Everybody stand near over in front of the gate to invite to receive in a great way Alexander. They are searching where is Alexander. A lot of horse came. Okay, the horse chariots came. Cavalry came. There in center a person sitting on a horse. That man looking at scenes is not so much height, not even a weight, and there is no good appearance. Everything looking like very short person. And also a weak person. He looking like a weak person, not a healthiest person. Everyone was amazed. How everyone was thinking how this man is Alexander. like that. So the Alexander, they received, okay, they confirmed that person, the short person as Alexander. And they went to the party hall, everybody. So they are sitting and they given a wine glass to the Alexander. Okay. So Alexander ready to drink. He tasted that wine glass, the glass in the wine. So that time the bomb blast. Okay. So everyone, the persons who near to him, they feared and they put their glasses down. Okay. But Alexander was stand firmly and he tasting the wine. Okay. So everyone asking how you this much strong, because in the bomb sound everyone we fell down and we put down our wine glasses, but you stand firmly with the glass. How? That time Alexander given an answer to them. What means? Because when you given the Alexander said the answer, because when you given the glass to my class hand, my concentration is only on the glass and the wine. So my aim is only to taste the wine only. My concentration is not in the surrounding. So what's happening on surroundings is not bother me, it's not affect me. Okay. So from this story we have to learn two things. One is the outer appearance will not help, and also with the appearance we could not judge the people. Okay. And the second one, at a time we should concentrate any one thing. Okay. So Alexander's concentrate is only one, that he wants to drink the wine. So he couldn't concentrate the sound. Okay. Yes, children. Then next, a small recap of the lesson. How some men became rulers. Around 3000 years ago, some changes were taking place in the ways in which the Rajas chosen. Some men also got recognition as Rajas by performing very big sacrifices, such as the Ashwamedha Yajna. Okay, what is the Ashwamedha Yajna? Given in your book, take page number 46. The Ashwamedha or horse sacrifice was one such ritual. A horse was led to loose. Yes, here. A horse was led to loose to wander freely, and it was guarded by the Raja's men. If the horse wandered into the kingdoms of other Rajas and they stopped they had to fight. Of the Rajas, they had to fight. If they allowed the horse to pass, it meant that they accepted that the Raja who wanted to perform the sacrifice was stronger than them. Okay. Then it means that they accepted that the Raja who wanted to perform the sacrifice. These Rajas were then invited. Which Rajas invited? Who accepted their control, who accepted the horse. Okay. So that Rajas were invited to the sacrifice day, which was performed by specially trained priests who were rewarded with gifts. The Raja who organized the sacrifice was recognized as being very powerful, and all those who came brought gifts for him. The Rajas was a central figure in these rituals. Okay, at the time the Rajas were the central figure. The Rajas was a central figure in these rituals. He often had a special seat, a throne or a tiger skin. His charity, who was supported, or his company, given the company at the time of Ashwamedha, his battlefield, and witnessed the exploits, chanted tales of his glory. They want to repeat the story of his rituals, they also want to do the minor rituals. The other Rajas were simply spectators who had to sit and watch the performance of the sacrifice. Priests performed the rituals including the sprinkling of sacred water on the king. The ordinary people, the fish or vaishya, also brought the gifts to the king. Once the Ashwamedha was performed, the king assumed the title of Chakravarti. Yes, then Varnas. Okay, the Varnas, the four caste system. Okay, yes, here the earliest book was the Rig Veda. Information about this period comes from the other three Vedas, Samaveda, Atharva Veda and Yajurveda. Contained descriptions of rituals consisted of rules of society. Okay, yes, this is included. There were several different groups. Here, there were several different groups in society at this time. Priests and warriors, farmers, herders, traders, craft persons, laborers, fishing folk and forest people. Some priests and warriors were rich, as were some farmers and traders. Others include many herders, craftspersons, laborers, fishing folk and hunters, gatherers considered as were poor. The priests divided people into four groups called Varnas. According to them, each Varna had a different set of functions. The Brahmins, their functions, their category is priests or academics. Their job is only doing the pujas, that is rituals. Then Kshatriyas, their category is warriors and kings. They are doing the wars and protect the people. Vaishyas, they are merchants and landowners, traders. Then Shudras, then commoners, peasants, servants. They want to do work for the remaining three category people. Okay. Yes, the first Varna, that only I explained you. In the second phase, they are the Kshatriyas. Priests classified some people untouchables, comprised of some craftspersons, hunters and gatherers, as well as people who helped perform burials and cremations. Their touch and sight was regarded as polluting. Many people did not accept the Brahminical Varna system. Okay, all are not accept. Even now also we are not accept. Some kings counted themselves superior to the priests. So others disapproved the idea of birth-based Varna system. Some also opposed the idea of differences amongst people based on occupation. Then some people felt that everybody should be able to perform rituals. Okay, so according to the priests or the Brahmins, only the Brahmin people wants to read the Shubhas. Others condemned the practice of untouchability. The influence of the priest class was limited in the northeast due to less social economic differences. Okay, children? Yes. Now let's revise page. How did the rivers help Magadha kingdom? The rivers like Ganga and the Son rivers helps the Magadha. In what way means? It make the land fertile and also providing the transport facility. Okay. What were the uses of the forest for Magadha? The forest provide the timbers to make the chariots and also make the houses, and it helps to live the elephants. Okay. Yes, that's why that forest helps the Magadha kingdom. Okay. Which lived in the forest could be captured and trained for the army purpose, and also the forest provide the timbers. Dash was the capital of Magadha for several years. Padaliputra now it is called Patna. Alexander was the ruler of Egypt and West Asia. Give reason. Alexander's soldiers refused to march further eastwards. That is the question for you. So you read your book and give the answers. Okay, children? So in the next class, we will go to the closer look for Vajji. Okay? The another important Mahajanapadas which was ruled the country over 600 BC. Okay? Yes, yeah. Go through your book, give the answers for these questions through your assignment area in the Google Classroom. If you have any doubt, kindly ask me. Thank you, dear. Bye. Take care.